Hi, this is Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to share with you a mega pack of ephemera that is now available in my shop. This one is a little bit different from my other packs. It is twice the size. There's 99 images, and it is also a little bit more versatile. It's antique wallpapers from 1900 to 1948. There's different wallpapers from different years. There's some from 1900, 1907, 08, 42, 47, 48, somewhere around in those years. And these are public domain wallpapers. And here we go. So 99 of them, and you can get them cut out and inked, and they'll be like in a colored ink instead of the vintage brown, or you can get them uncut, which saves you some money, and you can do that at home. I printed them on 67-pound white cardstock so that they wouldn't be too heavy, so they would act a little bit more like wallpaper, and also that the colors would be a little bit brighter and show their true colors and not be muted with the ivory color that I normally use. So first I'm going to show you the different patterns that come, and then I'm going to talk about 5 ways you can use these in your journals. So I just cut one of the pages out so you could see what they would look like if I cut them out and I inked them. These are scans from old wallpaper books. Beautiful colors and patterns. So much creativity can be sparked by these. They're beautiful in if you do like the vintage ladies or nature or just like the this and that here and there type journals. So these are you can get them all cut and inked, or you can just get them printed out like so. Here's some more patterns. There's a lot of florals. I tried to well, most of them are florals anyway, but I tried to stick with ones that looked really pretty. This one is, I like this one here. It has like a little ship right there. So I thought that was really pretty. Look at some gorgeous greens and reds here. These ones, I think, these ones were from 1907. A lot of those colors. These really bold, bright greens, blues, reds, pinks. They were like 1907, 1908. Really pretty. And of course, once you get more into like these ones, you're talking the 40s. This one's really pretty. They're all really pretty. I happen to really love these yellow flowers too. So lots and lots, like I said, 99. There's some little children on that one. 99 of them. You won't run out for a while. And if you can't find like wallpaper books, this is a great substitute. They're gorgeous. Okay, so let's talk about 5 ways we can use them. The first way is the most straightforward and probably the way I like the best, and that is just clip it on a page in the journal as a journal card. You can write on the back, and I think this would look particularly good if it was paired with another piece of ephemera. This one is from my Dear to My Heart collection, and I really like double clipping ephemera to the side. So the first one is clipping to the side or tucking in a pocket in a journal as a journal card. Number 2 is to make a tag from it. And of course there's lots of ways that you could do that, but we're going to use this one and just show you a really simple way. And I have a hole punch, and if you just punch a hole at the top and thread some ribbon through it, you have a tag. Just like that. Or if you wanted to go ahead and cut off the corners to make a traditional looking tag, you could do that as well. And that would be more like this. Sometimes we just need to see how things look in the ways we're going to use them the most to know if it's something we want in our stash. So that's how that would look. And I love the look of these little short stubby tags. They also look great if you add lace hanging from the bottom, and that elongates it as well. So make a tag. That's number 2. Number 3 is to add a little bit of coffee dyed paper to the front and or back. You could back it with coffee dyed paper, but what I was thinking, I just have a coffee dyed strip here. I like to tear it all the way around to have that really ragged edge, and then I like to have a glue stick and just glue it on the front. That would be really good for these ones here that don't necessarily have as much of a focal point. It doesn't really have a flower in the middle. And then I'm just going to glue this down here right on the front. And you could stitch around this or add a little bit of stamping or a little button or something. And then you can also write on the front. So that is idea 3. Idea 4 is to use it as part of a collage. So what I mean by that is I have a couple other pieces here, like a little vintage piece of dictionary paper and one of the little Tim Holtz ephemera, and you can choose one and then just start layering up some different pieces and just kind of use it as a background. You're just getting a lot of a vintage vibe from that. Sorry if I'm wiggling my table too much. And I also have a little button here to show you can add further dimension and texture. Wow, I am like, got to bring this closer to the camera for you guys. So as you can see how adorable it is when you layer on it, and then you can turn this into a tag, clip this, tuck in it, anything we've already talked about. So number 4, or that was number 4. Number 5 would be to turn it into a tuck spot. And what I mean by that is you grab one of them and then you glue or sew 2 of the corners to your book so that you can tuck things into it. And I'm going to show you what it looks like in my junk journal so you can see what I mean by that. So here's my personal junk journal I'm working in right now that Shelby made me. I love it. I'm enjoying clipping in and adding bits and pieces of my life, and we're just going to find a good place. Like here's a blank page. It needs something. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to show you 2 different ways that we can do this. I only have my glue stick. I need a better glue than that. So here's my Tombow Mono glue, and I'm just going to glue to the edges. You could also add stitching if you want. Oh wow, and of course I grabbed the glue that is almost out. And then I'm just going to glue it here to make a little tuck spot. And then I can slip ephemera and tags and things like that in it. Like that. And the other thing that you can do is round the corner. So here's another one, and I have a corner rounder right here. And I like to, let's see, find another page. We'll put it up here. Okay. Round one of the corners and then glue it on. It just gives it a little bit of a different look so everything doesn't look the same. I really like a rounded corner. Stick that right in the corner, and then you can tuck things in there as well. These also lend themselves very well to adding sentiments, like these Tim Holtz sentiments. Like I'm going to use this one here. That was my boy, probably because I'll tuck something in it from one of my sons, from, drawing or something. But it looks really good if you just add a little sentiment to it. Let me find a sentiment here. Like fragments of the soul. We're just going to stick that right there, and as you can see, it looks incredible on there. So you can use a lot of things that you have with these. There's all sorts of different colors and all of that. So I'm really excited to share these with you. You can click the link below to purchase them, and let me know how you're planning on using them or any other ideas that you might have, because I will be using these in my journals as well. They look like wallpaper. They really do. It's awesome. So thank you for letting me share this with you. Have a lovely day.